What is going on, everybody? I hope you are having a wonderful Wednesday afternoon. This is when I'm filming this. I'm going to try and get this out tonight. I don't know if I'll have time to edit this and put it out tonight. Hopefully I will, but I got a few things I got to do today. But today we are stocking the 20-gallon Caridina tank. So, as you guys know, there are snails in there. There's, I added some Japanese trapdoor snails. I want to say I added 3 of those, and then there's 2 or 3, I want to say it's 2, blue mystery snails in there. So, we're going to go ahead, and we're going to add the shrimp today. We're going to drip acclimate them. But, we got red fancy tigers. Now, these aren't a high-grade fancy tiger or nothing like that. There's nothing special about them. They're just like a lower grade red fancy tiger. So they're not like a real high grade, but they are still pretty. They do have the white to them. They do have the red to them. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to open the bag. I'm going to get them in a container. I'm going to drip acclimate them. And drip acclimation is one of the most important things you can do when you get your shrimp. Other than that, depending on how cold that bag feels to touch when you get it, with it being wintertime and stuff like that, and spring's rolling around, but even though we ship with heat packs, if it's very cold, let it sit. Just take it out of the box and let it sit, you know, in the room where you're going to put them, you know, maybe by the tank, somewhere like that. That way they can come up to room temp before you drip acclimate them to the temperature of the tank. And that's going to help you out a lot. But you always want to drip acclimate your shrimp. That way you get them used to the temperature of the water parameters, you know, all that good stuff, the TDS. So I know there's not a ton of live plants in here, but we'll add some later on. I just haven't decided what I want to put in here, but we are going to get the shrimp in here. The snails have a blast playing on the driftwood and the rock and stuff. It's like a jungle gym for them. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get these guys drip acclimating, and I'll catch right back up with you. Okay, so we got them in. They're drip acclimating. You can see the tiger coloration to them, the red and white on them. So there's 11 here, and that's just the netting right there that we ship them with. And I'm just using a Tupperware container that I cleaned and sterilized to drip acclimate them. But all I use is a piece of airline tubing and then a little valve, and you can control how fast it drips. And give or take, once the bowl is full, we will go ahead and I will net them out of here one by one and add them to the tank. So I'll catch up with you guys as soon as they're ready to go in. So we got the shrimp. They've been acclimating for about a half hour now. And we'll pull that netting out. And then we will net them one by one. That one in the net. We will release them into the tank. There's one. Netting shrimp can be a pain sometimes, but as long as you're smart about it, it can be easier. So there's 2. Come out of the net. I think it came out of the net. Should be 3. Sorry for the spotty camera work, guys. There we go, that's 5. Six. So I guess as soon as I get these in here, I will readjust the camera here. It won't be so shaky. I'll just let it go. So he's still in the net. That one actually looks really nice. Give just a little shake there. A couple more. Okay, we got 2 on this grab. Alright, so those ones are in. This should be the last one. go. Come on, little guy. He's coming. He's crawling out. There you go, buddy. He is in. So I'm just going to set the net down. And there we go. The shrimp are at it. So in this tank, the temperature is around 70 degrees. I do not heat it. It is just this same temperature as the room. And it really doesn't fluctuate from 70 degrees down here year round. But we got them in here. They're looking beautiful. And of course, they're not fully colored because they were stressed from being in the bag. But they're not too stressed because they weren't in the bag for more than maybe an hour, if that. We got one right here. I'm surprised my camera is focused this well. Especially with the glare from the right. There's one of the Japanese trapdoor snails hanging out. So we got that one back there. They're gonna explore. And I have to say, this is gonna be an interesting tank to watch and watch them grow, and hopefully they breed. And which the parameters are right for them to breed. So, of course, the substrate keeps the alkalinity, the pH levels down to about 6.5, somewhere around there. And then the TDS is around 140, 150, which is where you want them to be at for these tigers. And then the temperature is pretty good for them as well. Not too cold, not too hot. Just hoping I can get the focus on this one. And it's not going to, but we're definitely going to add some plants here later on. Like I said, just haven't decided what I'm going to put in, but the moss in here looks great. Really green, really vibrant, growing out well. And we'll just have to keep trimming it here and there to make sure it doesn't just start growing all over the place. But yeah, the shrimp are in. There's 11 in there. We may add more at some point. We may just stick with these 11. But this is going to be it for now, guys. So before I end this video, I have to give a huge shout out to Flip Aquatics, where I work. My boss, Rob, he's the man. He hooked us up with these shrimp. I did not buy these. These were given to me from him. Or else, you know, I mean, he's part of what makes these tanks possible. Now, granted, when I say that, not everything is given to me. I pay for just about everything that goes into these tanks. The supplies, the water conditioner, everything like that. You know, the rock, sand, substrate, plants, everything. The only thing that was given to me was these beautiful shrimp in this tank. So, that being said, if you guys liked the video, make sure you leave a thumbs up. Definitely hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. And I will catch you guys in the next one.